relationship advice. Update. Just found out my 23 male best friend, 23 male, has been secretly dating my ex, 24 female, for months. Original post. Cassie and I were together for 5 years. We started dating in high school and stayed together through college, moved in together after graduation. I've been in love with her since before our first date. She's amazing. I still think so. We were talking about marriage and starting a family soon. Then one day a few months ago, Cassie wanted to talk, sat me down, and said she decided she doesn't want kids. She didn't just mean not now, but not ever. She talked a lot about overpopulation or climate change, or whatever, but I was just immediately depressed. I've always wanted to be a dad. My dad was a piece of work, and this is something I've wanted to do ever since I was still a kid myself. When she finished talking, I told her it was over. She started crying and I was already crying, but hell. If she doesn't want the same thing I do for the future, what else can I do? She said she's been thinking this way for years, and Corona was the last straw. I'm not going to wait around and hope she changes her mind, when she might not. So, I moved out and moved in with my best friend Ryan. We've been friends forever. Like, we bonded over Pokemon cards at the playground kind of thing. He's basically my brother, and his mom was my extra mom, since I didn't have much at home growing up. I was in a hurry to move out, so I didn't take much stuff with me, and then I didn't want to go back to the apartment and see Cassie, so Ryan was doing the good friend thing, and going to get stuff for me whenever I needed it. At least that's what I thought he was doing. Yesterday would have been mine and Cassie's 6th anniversary, and it was really rough for me, so I told Ryan I didn't want to be alone, and wanted to hang out and game all day with him. He agreed and everything, but he was kind of distracted on his phone a lot, and after a couple hours, he said something came up and just left me there alone. Things got dark. I'm not ashamed to say, I cried. There were reasons I didn't want to be alone that day. Almost midnight last night, Ryan finally came home and was acting weird, so I asked what was up. I thought maybe his mom was sick or something. She's a teacher at a school that just reopened. But no, Ryan sits me down and tells me he's moving out. He's been secretly dating Cassie since a few weeks after we split. He says they're in love already, and that she needs him more than I do, so he's moving into the apartment with her, and leaving me here alone to rot. I don't even know how the hell to process this. I don't know which one of them has broken me more. To make things worse, I messaged some of our other friends this morning to tell them what's up, and they already knew. When I got upset, they all said it was no big deal, because I'm the one who broke up with Cassie. Where do I even go from here? I can't talk to my friends. My ex broke my heart, my best friend stomped on it, and the closest thing I have to family is gone. Because they were his family too. I'm lost and don't know where else to turn. Update. Bigger things to worry about than my broken heart, I guess. Ryan texted me. I'm about to be homeless in a pandemic. Update 2. Thanks so much to everyone reaching out. My inbox is blowing up, but I'm kind of focused on this housing thing first. I'll catch up when I can. Sorry. Now for the top advice before the update. Based on your edit. Dude, I'm so sorry. I wish I had advice, but I don't. All I can say is, I'm sorry. The fact I can give you OP is that, this is clearly a deep rut in your life, that you cannot change. What you do have control over is how hard you come back into society. Deeply think about yourself before anyone else, not trying to sound narcissistic here, just self-development, and don't let anyone ever get in your way or make you feel like that again. It's only up from here, just stay positive. Easier said than done. It will be a challenge, but that's how you become your strongest self. He was never your friend. And neither the other friends who knew. This is important. OP basically was betrayed by everyone in his life, and now he has no one to turn to and nowhere to go. This is a real serious low, and I hope OP can move to another city and start a new life someday. I'm about to be homeless in a pandemic. I'm sorry, man. Depending on where he lives, he probably has tenants' rights and can live there for months. Look into it, OP. Sure, he can fight eviction. And then mess his background checks for 7 years. He's kinda in a sucky situation either way, in my opinion. And now for the update. I kind of debated if I'd post an update on this or not. It's been a few weeks and some stuff has happened, but as the post blew up, I got a good number of really horrible comments that informed me I was a worthless piece of work, that I should beat up my ex-girlfriend, or alternately that I was probably already some kind of horrible abuser who hated her and wanted to control her body. I also got a ton of love, support, PMs offering connections on housing, and more, but being I was already in a dark and desperate place, those other comments really twisted the knife. I had to spend some time away, not just fixing myself but also avoiding that stuff, because it was really not making me want to move forward. For anyone who's reading this while in the middle of a situation, wondering if you should post your story, my advice is, don't. Wait till you have some distance, or it's just going to make things worse. One thing I want to clarify here, since a few people swung for the fences based on what I posted, I don't hate Cassie. I don't think she shouldn't move on. I don't blame her for dating someone else after I broke up with her. I do have a lot of anger still thinking about this. All that anger is at Ryan. That's it. Ryan is the one who lied to me and went behind my back, not Cassie. My post pretty clearly stated that I think Cassie is an awesome human being. Still think so. Period. We just wanted different things. So, actual updates. Shortly after I posted, Ryan texted me to say that he'd planned to give me a month to find somewhere else to live, but since I couldn't be happy for them he wanted me out by Friday. Looking back on it, I kind of think this was his plan all along. Cassie's parents own the apartment I lived in with her, so we paid bills on it but no rent. Ryan's apartment was expensive and his parents still paid some of his bills there, so I suspect he was looking for an excuse to break his lease and get in on that free rent instead. But I have a place to live now. Reddit helped me out after all, in a weird way. A couple days after I posted, this guy TJ hit me up on Facebook, "Hey TJ," with a link to my post asking if it was me. TJ and I weren't close friends before all this, but he recognized some of the details. Skipping some back and forth, it turns out Ryan lied to all our mutual friends about the situation. Apparently, he hooked up with Cassie the first time about a week after we split up. He asked some of our friends what to do, and they all told him to make sure I was cool first thing. He then told them he had talked to me and that I was happy for him. So, when I started freaking out a couple months later, my friends all thought I was going crazy out of nowhere, over something I'd known about for months. Once they found out what really happened, I got a lot of apology texts. Some of them I've accepted. Some are still on read. A couple of guys offered me crash space or help moving, and I wound up staying with TJ, but only till I could find somewhere else. My days of living in places without my name on a lease are over. Learned my lesson there. I found a roommate looking for a place through Craigslist, and we signed the lease last week. Moving from TJ's happens this weekend. Ryan is blocked out of my life. I probably forgot some of my stuff at either his place or Cassie's, but it's whatever. I can get new stuff. I can get new friends. More than anything else, this situation made me realize the importance of having stable, independent housing, and not counting on anyone else to do the right thing by me. I have to have my own back in life, not rely on others. That's about all I've got. It's nothing dramatic, I guess. No one was hit by a car, got pregnant, or turned out to be cheating. But I've never been so glad to have a roof over my head and a bed to come back to. I'm going to keep going from here, keep working on life, and I'm sure as hell going to be taking a break on the dating front. That's all there is to do. Now for some top comments. Props to DJ for being such a bro. Also, good luck with your future endeavors, and I hope you make some amazing friends in the future. Damn it, DJ, I know you're reading this one too and you're a hell of a person for recognizing and reaching out to a friend in need. Kudos, man. Yeah, from one DJ to another, thanks for being awesome in the world. Stuff like this teaches you who your real friends are. Sorry you went through it, but we all experience some version of this. That doesn't make it suck less. I think it's kind of the process of sifting your friends from your acquaintances. Good move getting your name on the lease, good luck, though I don't think you need it. Thanks. One of the best things to come out of this so far is definitely the friend stuff. I didn't know DJ all that well before, even though he was in my group. Now, we've hung out a lot more of course, and it turns out he's a really cool dude. He's had my back the last couple weeks when no one else was willing to step up. This experience has changed my perspective on a lot of things. Jesus, Ryan's a little B. Good on DJ for being awesome, and best of luck to you. Edit, look, I'm not blaming the ex. She's free to do what she wants, hence X. Die mad about it, I guess. He is a little B. I hope he reads this and sees what a little B he is. It wasn't even the fact he dated OP's ex, it's the way he did it. Like a total B. Now for the last story. My 24 male girlfriend, 24 female, basically cheated on me with my best friend, 25 male, of 11 years. I need your help, folks. I'm not in the greatest mindset and I don't really have anybody to talk to, so I'm turning to you guys here. Also, throw away because they both browse Reddit. So, I've been dating this girl for about 2 years now, we'll call her X, we also work together. My best friend, who we'll call Zed. Everything was going pretty well up until a few weeks ago. They would get off work at the same time and go to another bar with mutuals to have a couple drinks. Which would then lead to them hanging out at his house without me. I work mornings, they work nights, so I can't really stay out too late. I trusted him with my heart that nothing would happen, so of course I was cool with it. Couple weeks go by, X revealed to me that she had feelings for him, but promised me nothing happened between them and she will work on herself and us. Heartbroken and confused, I brushed it off as a hit to the relationship, but I wanted to push onward and let her redeem herself. Fast forward to a couple days ago, Zed tells me that they had both went out a couple times a week to the bar and X had slept over on the couch a few times, and she had been trying to make a move on my best friend. Of course, I trusted his word over hers, as I have known him for almost half of my life, and we've been through a lot. So today at work, one of our mutual friends who is pretty close to Zed revealed to me that Zed and X had also traded nudes and cuddled on the couch. Zed had told him out of guilt one day, when he was almost blackout drunk. I approached X, as I am getting ready to leave while she's getting ready to go as well, that I can't trust her anymore, and left before I said anything I would regret. Dumbfounded and heartbroken yet again, as neither X or Zed had told me the truth, and I had to find out from a mutual friend what really went down. I'm left with no trust left with my best friend and my potential ex and I don't know where to start. She's blowing up my phone and keeps insisting she loves me, and avidly shifts blame between her being drunk, and her being stupid, and I keep ignoring it. I don't want to talk to her or anything. I want to talk to Zed, but I don't even know if I can talk to him, let alone look him in the eyes. The two people I'm supposed to trust the most in my life right now, and they single-handedly destroyed that in a fraction of the time I've spent building it. I'm incredibly lost right now and I don't even know where to start. Now for the top advice before the little updates. X revealed to me that she had feelings for him, but promised me nothing happened between them. She's blowing up my phone and keeps insisting she loves me, and avidly shifts blame between her being drunk, and her being stupid. She's literally contradicting herself. She did zero effort to fix her relationship with you, but instead, kept seeing Zed while she's very aware of her feelings for him. That's literally asking for things to go down. Nothing to do with being drunk or stupid, it was all premeditated. Don't let her fool you to believe otherwise. The moment she realized she had feelings for him, she should have kept her distance from Zed immediately to make sure it wouldn't progress into her doing stuff like this. Instead, she entertained the idea and cheated. That's no accident. You don't have to meet your friend if you don't want to. You can straight up ghost them both. They don't deserve you. Also, you don't cuddle with a drunk mistake in front of mutual friends. These people should not be in your life. You deserve better. Agree. Just walk away. It's not worth the trouble and heartache. Walk away. And then see her tomorrow at work. Dating coworkers can get messy. This happened to me and then I job searched and got a better job away from her. Just end it, dude. Walk away. Meet new people and make new friends. That was incredibly disrespectful. Walk away. Clean break. Tell them exactly what you want to say even if it's harsh, and don't look back. I totally agree, but the fact that they all work together makes this a bit more complicated, at least OP may view it that way. But the truth is that doesn't matter OP, you work opposite shifts from them, and though you may run in the same circles, and though you may have to see them and act professionally towards them from time to time, they don't need to be in your life anymore outside of that. It might be painful, and it might eventually necessitate removing yourself from the situation, but these are not the actions of people who care about you. And you clearly care about them. You deserve better than this, and you can find it. It's out there. Update: this blew the hell up and I'll try to get back to everybody, but I just want you guys to know how much this means to me. Reddit has once again prevailed as an amazing community, and I really want to thank you, individually. Advice I was not able to obtain at the moment has been provided by you guys. Your kind words of encouragement and support means more to me than 1,000 hugs from anybody I know in person. I appreciate the hell out of that. If I was more rich, I would buy everybody around, just for taking a few moments out of your lives. Edit as of June 2020. Yeah, now that I've taken the time to heal from the situation, screw them. Haven't spoken to my ex-best friend in 3 months, and I dragged out the relationship with the ex-girlfriend for about an extra month, so I could take the living freaking advantage of her before I ended it. Fast forward to today, been single for about 2 months now? And life couldn't be any awesomely better. I love each and every one of you guys. And that's it for this video guys. If you have thoughts to share, leave a comment below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you like this content. I'll catch you in the next one. Good day everyone.